Welcome to Storytime. Since yesterday we had a thunderstorm here in Chicago, I've got these two good books that we're gonna read today. Let's begin with the one called Boom, Boom, Boom. It was written by Jamie A. Swayson and the pictures are by David Walker. Let's see what this is all about. Boom, boom, boom. One stormy night, I jumped into bed, safe with a book and my bear named Fred. Flash, crash, boom, boom. No, howled the dog. Is there room? Jump in, I said. There's room for two. Fred for me and Blanky for you. Two snuggled together to wait out the storm. Dog and I, comfy and warm. That looks very comfy, right? Flash, crash, boom, boom. Yo! Mewed the kitty. Is there room? Cuddle in, I said. There's room for three. A dog, a cat, and little old me. Three burrowed under the comfy cozy. That's when I felt a twitchy nosy. Flash, crash, boom, boom, boom. Eee! Squealed the guinea pig. Is there room? Of course, I said. There's room for four. Outside, the storm continued to roar. So now it's dog, cat, the teddy bear, and the guinea pig sleeping with him, all cozy and comfy at the bed. We four nestled and listened to the rain. Split, splat, splat, splop, sleep, a stormy refrain. And just like last night, flash, crash, boom, boom, boom. Ribbit, croaked the frog, is there room? Boing in, I said, but then no hopping. With five in this bed is typically plopping. So now there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the bed. Five smushed friends, justed and jammed as the storm bellowed and bammed. Flash, crash, boom. Squawk, squawk, triggered the parrot. Is there room? Oh dear, I said. I guess we'll try. But if we crash, be ready to fly. Six of us were packed in tight. I prayed my bed would last the night. Flash, crash, boom, boom. Hissed the snake. Is there room? Slide in, I said. At last you're thin. So the storm rocked and thunderous din. Now even the snake is in the bed. Snake coiled in, a big too snug. 7 squished folks in a reptile hug. Look, the snake is hugging them all. Oh. Poor teddy bear at the top of the pillow. Flash, crash, boom, boom. No fair, cries Sis. Is there room? Enough, I said. You have your own bed. If you push in, there's no room for Fred. Sis jumped in with elbows flying. The bed groaned and creaked and then stopped trying. Squeak, thud, crash, quick, thud. Yikes! Squawk! Aroo! Ribbit, ribbit. Yow! Bed now broken. They scattered. They flew. Alone again, I just know what to do. Oh, the bed broke. Oh, fluffing my pillow, I jumped into bed. Just me, a book, and my bear named Fred. Even though it was broken, it was better than with all of the other friends, right? Just him snuggling with his book and his teddy bear. The end. This sounded just like last night. Well, we have one more about the stormy weather, and this one is called The Rain Came Down by David Shannon. Let's see what it is all about. The Rain Came Down by David Shannon. On Saturday morning, the rain came down. It made the chickens squawk, squawk. The cat yowed at the chickens, and the dog barked at the cat. And still the rain came down. The man yelled at the dog and woke up the baby. "Stop all that yelling!" shouted the man's wife. The dog barked louder, and still the rain came down. A policeman heard the noise. and stopped to see what was wrong. His car was blocking traffic, and half a block away, a woman screamed at the back of a taxi. "Hurry up or I'll miss my plane," she told the taxi driver. So he started honking his horn. Beep, 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 beep. The truck driver in front of him got mad and started honking back. "I've got tomatoes to deliver," he shouted. Beep, 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 beep. The ice cream man heard the honking and turned up the music on his van. Ding-a-ling, ding-a-ling went the music. Slap-a-lee-slap went his windshield. Oh, slap-a-lee, slap, sleep, slap went the windshield wipers, and still the rain came down. The owner of the beauty parlor came out to see what all the fuss was about. She bumped into the barber coming out of his barber shop, and they began to argue. Up on his ladder, the painter grumbled, "I can't paint in the rain!" And he started to climb down and bunked the barber in the head with his can of paint. Now, all the three of them were arguing. Next, the baker stepped out of his bakery. "My roof is leaking and my cakes are getting wet," he moaned. He opened his umbrella and poked the pizza man in the nose. So they joined in the bickering too. A boy ran, chasing a small boat down the stream in the gutter. He splashed a little girl, and she began to cry. And still the rain came down. The groceries man stomped out on the sidewalk and yelled, "Where's that delivery truck? I need my tomatoes!" He ran into a lady coming out of the clothing store and knocked her boxes into his fruit stand. Oranges, apples, and lemons bounced down the sidewalk, and still the rain came down. The policeman walked back to his car. "What is this ruckus about?" he asked. The whole block was honking, yelling, bickering, and barking. And still the rain came down. And then the rain stopped. And so did the noise. The sun came out, and in the air the smell of fresh and sweet. Everything shimmered, and a rainbow stretched across the rooftops. much noise. And guess what? It's too nice today to be arguing, said the baker. I have cakes to bake. And I have pizzas to make, said the pizza man. I could use a shave while my building dries, said the painter to the barber. And then he went inside. The policeman said, everything looks A-okay to me. And he drove off in his car. The woman in the taxi decided that she had time to have her hair done before her trip, and she went into the beauty parlor. So the lady with the boxes got into the taxi and went home. The truck driver told the grocer, I have your tomatoes. Wonderful, said the grocer, but first I have to pick up this fruit. And the little girl and the boy helped him. So he bought them ice cream cones. And the ice cream man gave them each an extra scoop because it was such a nice day. Then the man, his wife, and their baby had a picnic together in the backyard, while the dog and the cat and the chickens slept in the warm afternoon sun. The end. It turned out to be a very nice day after all that rain. Well, you know what happens when we have a lot of rain? Worms come out because they love the rain. So, this is our last book, Warm Weather. It was written by Jen Taft and illustrated by Matt Hunt. Warm weather. Now we're gonna see lots of worms outside. Make sure you don't step on them because they're very helpful for the soil. Drip, drop, skip and hop. Splish, splash. Sidewalk dash. Warm, warm, wiggly squirm. Warm weather. Coat and hat. Rain goes splat. Boots jump. Old tree stump. Big stump. Puddle swamp. Mud. Stop. Belly flop. dark cloud are the ones that are very loud. Bright flash, thunder crash. Whoosh. Quick race to the pizza place. Drip, drop, pizza pie. Then the sun pops and the drizzle stops. Birds fly and then there's a rainbow in the sky. Run and sing, playground swing. Warm, warm, wiggle and squirm. It's warm weather. The end. Thank you, friends. I hope you like these 3 books about the rain. And see you for next story time next time. Bye-bye.